So I went to Harbor Freight and picked up some hardware that I think is going to make this project go together pretty easily. The idea is that I use these heavy-duty magnets, which I picked off Amazon, a large heavy-duty tarp, and some other small things to make a skirt around this the bottom of this camper. And we're doing that so we can try to both keep the space warm in the winter, because right now there's a lot of draft that comes up through it, and then also if I put a portable air conditioner inside this space with the walls up, it'll be like a cooler place to sit during camp. So first things first is to get the tarp all measured and cut and get it ready to mock up to the side of the camper. All right, so the first step we're going to take here is I have the tarp laid out and basically measure from the bottom of the camper to the ground, and it's about 23 inches. So we're looking at, where it would attach below the door. It's about 24 inches. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of going just 24 inches across, I'm going to go we'll go 36 inches, about 36. We're going to cut it all the way down 36 inches. I may go a little more, but 36-inch strip. And then we will take care of the seam on the side where I cut it with some extra eyelets and a fold. And then we'll start looking at the magnets and attaching it onto the camper. Now that we got it cut to the approximate size that we want, the line down the middle is probably not exactly 36 inches across, but I don't think it really matters because that part will be on the ground. So now I'm going to go with this handy dandy grommet kit for tarps that came from Harbor Freight and fold over some of the edges along the bottom to put these in to, one, hold the edge so it doesn't tear, and for the second reason is so I can stake it down if needed in the future. So like I said, just gonna fold it over like this and get started with these grommets. Start on the edge first. Of course, I didn't bring a real hammer with me, so we'll have to make do with what I have. There you have it. Makes a nice little grommet. And again, we'll just do this all the way down through here and go to the next step. So finally got all of the new, keep calling them eyelets, whatever. I got them in. So now that those are all in and it's all nice and folded over, we're gonna mock it up along the edge of the camper to see where we need to put the magnets and how it's gonna hold. But yeah, here's a quick look at the eyelets. So on the bright side, it does go from that end all the way around the kitchen to over here. Right now it's just taped on there to see if it was going to fit and how it was going to fit. I'm not sure about the length. Luckily, even as I move forward with this project, with the magnets along the top, I can go back and trim the bottom as needed. So I think I'm going to just keep pushing forward with what I have right now and make a decision either later today on cutting the bottom or give it a trip or two try like this. Because at the end of the day, when I have this on, no one's going to see it. The walls on the awning room are going to be here. So it's really just aesthetic so it don't look like trash, like literal trash bags. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the magnets and see how this goes. These are the small magnets I'll be using. They're very, very small off Amazon. I'm hoping that they're strong enough. I feel like it, but so the key is going to be are they strong enough, and is the adhesive that holds the magnets to the camper and the tarp going to hold its bond. I do have some stronger, I'm going to initially use the stuff that came with the magnets, but I do have some stronger stuff that I picked up at Harbor Freight if I need to use it. But I think I'm just going to kind of go around the camper as it is right now, leaving the tape where it is, but under it, kind of attaching the magnets so everything can not, so the weight doesn't really hinge on these right now. Let's get started. Okay, so it took a little bit of figuring out how to do the magnets, but I ended up putting the magnets on the outside of the tarp, so it kind of magnetizes through the center of the tarp to the side of the camper. I think I am going to order some more magnets to kind of make it a little stronger against the camper, and to have extras in case one falls off or something while I'm off-roading or going down the road in the rain or something. But yeah, let me take it off and put it back on and kind of show you how it works. So yeah, pretty easy. You just lay it out like this, and then got some magnets across it, and start sticking them. That's it. Other than you know, staking down the bottom and cleaning it up so it's kind of tucked in. Again, I may trim the bottom of this to make it look better. We'll see. But yeah, I think it's gonna work really nicely. Get the room closed, and really capture the cold air or the heat inside this awning room. I'll probably use some of that extra tarping that I have over there to maybe make a door for the opening right here. Same deal, maybe magnets on the side to kind of open it, because that's really the only spot that's left open all the time, except right here at the top. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. I'll definitely do a follow-up video on one of our trips where we have it fully set up to see how it cools, because we have a trip coming to Savannah with the family, so that should be fun. But please like and subscribe, it'll help a lot. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I think it's gonna come to what? Yeah, I think it's gonna come to what?